Welcome back, junkies. In today's analysis, we're going to go over why Bitcoin has two main options here, what the consequences of each option are. We're going to go through all the time frames, all the important time frames, why this is going to be a huge support area, this red box for Bitcoin, what is to follow after we tap that. I'm pretty confident. I mean, we already tapped that. I think we're going to tap deeper into that. We're going to go over the DXY chart. It looks bullish to me, guys. We're going to go over the gold chart. See, a lot are predicting some kind of a reversal in gold. It has been pumping quite hard. I don't see that coming anytime soon. And we've been saying that ever since this area right here, beginning of the year. I told you guys gold ain't slowing down, guys. It's going. It's gone. It's gone. We're going to go over all of these charts. I'm going to make it make sense to you guys. Stick with me through the whole thing. As always, drop a follow on X. I did post these charts on X. And so much more content over there. Make sure you're in the free Discord that is pinned in the first comment down below. Elliott Wave course is in there. All these live charts, this DXY chart that we're going to go over, it is right here free in the free Discord. Make sure you're in there. You're truly missing out if you are not on free game. Pinned in the first comment down below are all of those links, guys. Check them out. Let's get into the analysis. We're going to start off by saying, in yesterday's video, I wanted to see kind of this one-to-one level hold. We had a reaction off of it. We had a reaction off of it for Bitcoin, and smacked right through it. I did post on X that if we lose this one-to-one, we are cooked. There's going to be a little bit of a dump here, and wouldn't you know it,
there she goes. There she goes again.
All right, so it is what it is. We dumped down to the 1618. I'm going to come back to this chart in a second here, and we're going to go over this possible WXY that I was stating yesterday off of the one-to-one, why it's still in play off the 1618, and the other alternative in 1 second. But let's go over the DXY chart real quick on the daily. I've been saying the one-to-one is beautiful support here of this ABC. As we know, the strength of the dollar, DXY is inversely correlated with Bitcoin and risk on assets. So if we get a bounce here on DXY, most likely we're going to get some kind of a bear consolidation dump situation on Bitcoin, right? We are bouncing off this one-to-one. We are bouncing off of this channel line. I'm not saying we have to hit all the way up here, guys, for the C leg, but I am expecting some kind of a nice move to the upside on DXY. If we bust through this one-to-one, I will be looking at these lower fib targets, but I like this parallel channel to hold, because I really like a diagonal forming here. And the C leg coming up to the top of this trend line one more time would be beautiful, in my opinion. And then we can get an absolute nuke of DXY, right? Switching over to gold. Let me zoom out on this real quick, guys, just to put this into perspective here. Ever since we've really broken out of this region, this is 2010-ish, 2011, all the way through 2022, 2023. Finally got the breakout, and momentum is no joke on gold right now, guys. This is the monthly chart. RSI is off the chart. Momentum is thick. This is not indicative of any kind of top. Sure, we might get little pullbacks. Sure, we might get areas that look a little sketchy. But ultimately, we need to have some kind of resolution on this momentum. And that's going to lead to higher prices before we get any kind of substantial dump. And these are, I don't know time-wise if this is completely accurate here. But in my opinion, gold is not coming down anytime soon. We are going to keep cooking to the upside. And then this wave 4 right here would be your next kind of opportunity to get in on gold. And even with that, I'm not expecting a complete crash in gold prices, guys. We're gonna stay lingering up here, putting a wave 4 and wave 5. Like we are impulsing to the upside. There's no doubt about it. We have a 1-2 into another 1-2. This is our 3-4, 3-4-5 into a 4-5. We got a lot higher to go on gold. Momentum is ridiculous on the gold chart right now. This, I mean, I don't know if I've seen this much momentum on an asset ever, and that's being real. I hope you guys got a bunch of gold jewelry. I hope you guys listen to old man Peter Schiff. He has a mess. Peter Schiff has a mess in his pants right now from the gold chart. I'll tell you that much. This is our Bitcoin macro outlook, guys. WXY, I just want to put this into perspective right here with what I am expecting on the smaller time frames as we do crank down the 125K top. You guys know we call this. You guys know this entire top right here, ever since right in here, we have absolutely been on point and not looking to slow down anytime soon. Looking at the 4-hour, why I believe this is huge support. I believe this W wave is a flat coming down into our 1618 box, and measuring the fib of this flat, pulling from our A wave to our B wave, you get our C wave. 1-to-1 is a popular fib extension, no doubt, but a lot of the liquidity is sitting down here. If we bust through on the chart that I'm going to show you next, so stick with me. If we bust through, guys, I don't believe we're going to dump hard. This is the Coinbase chart. Keep that in mind. The wick did not come down as far on the big dump that we had from 125K. Perpetuals came down a lot farther, down to like 101, 102, 103. So keep that in mind. They did hit down here already. But if we continue to the downside, I'm not expecting any kind of complete destruction. We're ready for it, sure, but I'm not expecting it. I'm expecting support to hold here, and I'm expecting this X wave to play out. I believe this W wave, this flat, is just the W wave. That's our first correction of a more macro double correction, WXY wave. If you guys are having issues tracking these Elliott waves, guys, it's a literal cheat code. The edge on the competition, if you truly know Elliott, if you truly understand it, a lot of people say they do, but they only know how to count to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They only know an ABC. They have a very base level understanding, and that's going to bite you in the butt more times than it helps you. If you truly understand Elliott, you are goated. It is the only edge that you can have in today's market. A lot of people are really wise to trading nowadays. You need some type of an edge that's going to put you above the competition. Elliott is that. Make sure you check out the free Elliott Wave Bootcamp in the free Discord, guys. This is free content. I'm not selling you anything there. It's free game. Go get you some of that. Now, once we finish a 5-wave impulse to the downside, yes, I'm looking for a 5-wave impulse for my C leg. In a flat, we have a correction down, a correction up that takes the high, and an impulsive wave to the downside. So, looking for 5 waves to finish to the downside. How is that going to play out? That is the question. That is what we are trying to figure out here. So, if I switch over to my 2-option chart, the options here are this WXY outlined in white, which I still like as long as this 1618 holds here at 103.5K. I still like this. This is the blowfin chart. You can see the wick extended down a lot more on the perpetual futures charts on these exchanges rather than the Coinbase, which was lingering somewhere around 107K. So really, I'm kind of disregarding this monster wick as of right now. I understand it's there. I know it's there. But I'm really looking at just this entire zone, this entire box as a bottom rather than this wick as the bottom or Coinbase's chart as the bottom. I'm just viewing this entire move as the move, and this I'm looking as a corrective wave off of that move. Okay, so that's important to say, that's important to lay down, because it really affects the future count and everything that is playing out from here. So from the top, I have a 1, 2. All of this is 3. Again, this is going to be my bottom. This is a corrective move out of here for 3. So with that being said, we have 2 options. Either 4 is not done. So we have 1, 2, 3. Either 4 is not done, and we have to extend this correction out and put 4 over here, and then we come down for 5. That is your WXY bottoming here. I would be looking at it as a flat. We would expect an impulsive wave coming up to take this liquidity. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to, because I do believe there's a decent shot of taking it later on down the road, which we're going to go over in a second. This is an important video heading into the weekend, guys. Stick with me through the whole thing. So as long as this 103K level at the 1618 holds, I do like a 5-wave impulse somewhere up in here. You can pull fibs. You can get some fib levels. I'm going to probably go, let's go to the Coinbase chart and pull fibs. Because the Coinbase chart, if we pull our fibs here, it looks like a decent ABC correction to the 786 ABC. And from that point, I can pull this, and we can get our flat. Here's our WXY off the 1618. And let's cook up to the upper liquidity. The 1-to-1's a popular fib target as well, guys. We could come up and fake out, taking out that liquidity up here, hit the downside impulsively one more time, and then give that correction. All right. Either way, that would be my flat correction. That's my first option. We have a WXY finished here. We're going to impulse either to the 1-to-1 and come down, take the low, then give this correction, or take liquidity up here, then hit the low, then give this correction. Okay? But either way, impulse to finish out this flat pattern. Or, sorry guys, or option 2 is this does not hold. 103K does not hold, and we keep pushing down. At that point, I'm not going to be really looking for nice bounces until I get a finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves to the downside. And that is going to be my, I'll put this in yellow once I draw it. 1, 2, 3, 4 finished here. That's my 5th wave finishing there, instead of giving you this flat. All right. If we bust through 103.5K, I think we are cooked. I think we are cooked, and we're going to hit down to this 1618 around 96,000. 96K right at this low would be my next area to look for swing longs. I will be exiting completely my 125K short from the top. We did take 50% profits off the table on that wick from that dump at the lows before we got that huge bounce. I will be taking the rest at 96 if we keep dumping down there. All right. I hope I did an okay job of explaining that. Now, if we get option 2, which we just impulse straight down, we get no recovery here for an extended wave 4. Our wave 4 was already put in here, and we get this impulse to the downside. I would still be expecting this X wave to play out, and there would be another opportunity to come take this liquidity way later. I think, it'll be a gnarly corrective move maybe get everyone bullish again, and then drop the hammer again on them. Zooming out. This is getting a little chaotic. I'm sorry, guys, but stick with me. This is that wave that I just drew right there. So if we impulse down to this 1618 target, finishing out this flat from the highs, we get this extended correction up. Good chance we come take this liquidity out later. And then we continue our push to the downside. All right. I just want to make note as well. Back when we smacked this first high at 125, I told you guys there's potential to come take it out in the form of a flat, but this is, in my opinion, a finished 5 waves here. That's the end of my bullish activity, and we ended up getting this flat. Wouldn't you know it? Bitcoin wanted to play like a little bitch. No problem. But this is, for all intents and purposes, the end, the finish of my 5 waves. This is a corrective structure, which is starting a more complex corrective structure to the downside. That's as summarized as I can make how I view the market right now for you guys. As you know, this is going to be some kind of a bear market in my opinion, and the best way to make money is leverage trading the bear market. You're not going to be able to hold spot and really make good gains when you get this kind of action, right? If you want to leverage trade, the best non-KYC exchange to trade on currently for leverage trading is Blowfin. I hooked you guys up with the best promotion as always because they are my main exchange. I promote them pretty much exclusively. If you guys know of a better non-KYC exchange, let me know. But they are the most legit. And I don't want you guys using some shady ass exchange. You get up to $1,200 in trading bonuses. Take advantage of this and make sure you sign up with the link regardless, because I get you guys the best promotions every period. When this ends on the 23rd, you will get another promotion. As long as you're signed up with the link or use code ChartJunkies, it is endless promotions with me. It's not just for signing up. It is for the life of your account. I made sure I hook you guys up every single time with their best campaign. You also get VIP reduced trading fees automatically. Usually you have to trade 10 mil. That's Blowfin. Make sure you check out Discord. I'm running a promotion in Discord for following my trades and the premium side of things. Use code DUMP for $20 off your first month. That is good through Sunday. Make sure you take advantage of that. If you want to give it a try, now is your chance. I'll see you on the other side. Drop a follow over on X. I hope everyone has a good weekend. God bless. Trade safe. Love you. Peace.